Yeah, this was Cowboy's idea. He has a lot of ideas. And he wanted to do a toast, so we're going to start this thing off with a toast this year. We typically have Mickey come up, say a couple words and stuff. But this year we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have a toast. So I wasn't actually prepared for this, so I'm just going to wing it. And I want to toast you guys, the racers, right? And as well as the people that run the club. So we're going to toast each other here. And what I'd like to make, the thing that I'm most proud of about CVMA, I've been a part of this racing organization since its inception. I've been doing the new racer school. Probably a lot of you in here have done the new racer school here. And the thing that I'm most proud of with CVMA is that I feel, it's my opinion, that we are probably one of, if not the most competitive club in the country. So, if you look at the results, so we have our racing season during the off season for everybody else, right? And the cool thing is, a lot of people from other clubs come race with us, right? And they want to come race with us because they know if they can do well here, when they go back to their own clubs, they're going to do really well there as well. And so when you look at the results, like across the summertime, like I check out Road Racing World and I look at the results for Moto America and I see a lot of people that race for CVMA racing and doing well in Moto America. I look at the results from Utah and Miller Motorsports Park and I see a very familiar name always at the top of the sheets there. I look at the results from the Pacific Northwest, the OMRA and those guys. You know, I don't know if you guys realize this, but we have a huge contingent that comes down from Washington and Oregon, and they race with us every month throughout the wintertime, and they kill it when they go back up north. We have the fastest guys from the AFM come down and race with us. We have the fastest people from CRA that come race with us. We have people from Arizona. And all the other clubs, MRA, right? All those people come out here, race with CVMA, and they don't have it very easy, right? It's a competitive club. You guys are the fastest of the fast, in my opinion, anyway. And I think it's just awesome to see that. Another reason why I think the club draws people from all over is that we're pretty unique in that, number one, we do qualifying for grid positions throughout the weekend. We don't grid based on the championship points like a lot of other clubs. We actually do qualifying. And doing that, the logistics of what goes on behind the scenes to make a CVMA race weekend happen as smoothly as it does is mind-boggling. Like, so many things have to come together in order for our race weekends to come off well. And I think that a big part of why so many people come race with us is because the race weekends do run that smoothly. So I'd like to congratulate the club, the people behind the scenes that do that as well. So let's raise a glass and toast each other. To all the racers that make the club so competitive, and to everybody that helped make the club run in the background. Cheers. All right, so that's my long-winded speech for the night. We're going to start handing out some awards because that's what this is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and announce the top 3 in each class. I'll call you up here. I would ask that in order to kind of keep things moving, that if you are coming up for multiple awards, that you save your big speech for whatever award you feel is most valuable to you, right? It doesn't have to be the premier race or whatever, but whatever one really means something to you. Save your speech and thanks for that one. And for the other ones, you can just say thank you and head on down. So we'll get started. We'll try and keep this thing rolling. We got a lot of awards to give out here. So we will start. Oh, and by the way, when you come up to the microphone, it's really weak. You got to get like right on top of it. So I'll put it in the holder here. All right, so we're going to start off with 500 Super Sport. Third place class champion, Angela Brunson. Second place class championship, Jasmine Nichols. And our class champion, Will Williams.
Thank you. Take it easy, boy.
All right, we're going to go with Femwala next. Third place in the championship, Mallory Dobbs. Second place in the championship, Stacey Welch. And Adriana.
Thank you, love you, Ethan. I forgot about this part, to be honest. I want to thank everyone for making it another great season, and I want to thank Belle for protecting my head again this year. We had that one. But I really do want to thank everyone for continuing to keep this series so much as a family, and just, I don't know, everyone. There's constantly going around, getting stopped and talking to people, and constantly being able to have conversations with everyone. It's really such a great feeling like I can talk to anyone and everyone, and even if we had a bad race or if there was a crash or something, and we all go and talk to everyone right afterwards, and it's just the camaraderie of everyone. So I want to thank everyone so much. I want to thank Steven for dealing with all of my questions and dealing with everything with Motorsports Rage every time I throw something at him. I want to thank Cassie for putting up with my bullshit in registration. I want to thank Cowboy for taking on the role that he did this year and helping me, Cassie, Steven, and Amanda and everything just continue to keep us on track and continue to make this a better club for every single one of you guys. And I want to thank you, Dad, for putting up with me and continuing to let me race.
He needs some work.
All right, Femwala Ultra Lightweight, third place, Jasmine Nichols. Second place, Lauren Prince. And first place, Angela Brunson.
About this part. Sorry. This just feels really special to be a part of this family, and I'm really grateful for everybody that comes out. Kind of like what Emily said, we all just have each other's backs, and I'm really new to this community, but it immediately felt like a family. And just like the degree of willingness that everybody has to help everybody, to cheer everybody on, to encourage everybody, to check in on one another, whether it's at the track or not. Like, it just means a tremendous amount to me, and I'm just really grateful that we have this. So thank you, everybody, and let's keep this a special community. It means a lot.
So I'm the ding-a-ling that used to walk around the pits going, oh, you ride a 600? Little bikes crash so well. And then mine didn't. So I just want to thank Owen and Chad for getting me back on a 400 and finishing out the season. It's my first championship. I've been second to anybody. I've never gone as fast as I've gone, I've never crashed as hard as I crash, and I've never gotten a championship. So thanks for all the first of everything, even the good and the bad, and I still suck at this and I really hate it, but I'm proud of me and all of you for helping me get to where I got, so thanks. And Mostly thanks to Jasmine for not showing up to round 7, and I sealed the deal.
All right, amateur class, amateur 500 super sport. Third place in the championship, Mike Nelson. Second place, Lauren Prince. And Benny Sakata, our class champion.
Crash on a mini bike.
That's the alright.
It was before practice.
Hi! I didn't know about this part, just kidding, I said that last time. Big thanks to Chad and Owen, especially for getting me on the bike again and again and again. And thank you to Cowboy and to those guys for dealing with my amateur hour. But that's why it's an amateur season, right? I think some of you know about my excellent race starts, so thanks.
So guys, just very happy to be here. And then I want to thank all the facilitators for CVMA and Chihuahua for hosting this championship. And I'll see you guys next season.
All right, amateur 350 super sport. Third place in the championship, Taylor Bowman. Second place, Amelia Anderson. And our class champion, Joshua Evans.
I just want to thank my wife, Melissa, for getting me in racing and always supporting me, and especially all the little bike guys. It's a great group to ride with, and it's been an awesome season riding with you too.
So I guess I get to thank Savannah because she's the one that convinced me to start racing this season. So. Yeah! Thank you for that giant hole in my wallet. And I would echo what Josh said too. The little bikes are so much fun. CVMA is such an awesome family. I'm so honored to be a part of it. And then just for everybody who's so concerned, since I raced a Harley round 7, yes, I'm going to continue racing the Harley, but I also will race the 3.
Go girl!
I don't like talking in front of people.
You're doing great!
But I do think it's, good to thank everybody that has helped me this season because it was not an easy season as my first season, but I don't think it ever is easy. So I just want to thank everybody that helped me throughout it all. I don't think I could do it with everybody's support, so just thank you to everybody that's been there.
Get close, act like you're on the grid.
All right, another little bike class, Formula 40 ultra lightweight. Third place in the championship, Angela Brunson. Second place in the championship, Marty Robbie. And our class champion, Luke Sazzone. All right, another class that's near to my heart, Formula 40 middleweight. Third place in the championship, Harry Graham. Second place in the championship, Ken Yee. And our class champion is Harzavik. He's old man.
Old man walking. Can you hear that crack when you say that? Can you borrow your crutches?
Only one.
All right, thank you.
He's got more coming.
Sahara,
All right, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and we're gonna do a pretty special award. This is for the volunteer of the season. So I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of what happens out at CVMA is actually done through volunteers. We have a lot of people that put in a lot of time and do some pretty important jobs on a volunteer basis. And this person that's receiving this award probably has the most difficult job out of anybody that works behind the scenes. I tried to do their job once, and it was like, it's impossible. Like, it's literally impossible. So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, it's our person that does manual scoring.
I still suck at it.
The CVMA club is truly one big family. And thank you for allowing me to be part of your family. I love everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then you come up to me and say, hey, Yvonne, I'm going to say, what's your number?
So this is why tech makes sure you have really big numbers on your bike. So think of Yvonne every time you put those numbers on the front. You got them really close together and really squiggly. It's really hard to read when your bike's going 100 miles an hour. All right, let's go to the next class. All right, this is 350 Super Sport. Third place in the class championship, Dion Hatchup. Second place in the championship, Anna Mata. And our class champion, Yogi Sakane.
As you can tell, I'm not from here, I'm from Japan. What a surprise. So as a kid, I've never felt I belonged anywhere. I don't mean to make it like sad, but and as I moved here when I was 19 years old, I still never felt like I belonged anywhere, but that changed when I started riding the track and started racing. This racing and track riding community gave me a sense of belonging, and I really appreciate it. And this means a lot to me, and this is why I kind of love living here. And I don't know. I'm like 5 champions in, so I don't know what to say. Yeah, thank you. And just as a record, my name is Yo-Hei.
Yo-Hey!
Yeah, so just as Yo, hey. So it's not Yo-Hi or Yo-Hi, just so you know. As I said, like, I don't know what I'm saying, so thank you very much. I'm sorry, one more thing. So thank you, CVMA, for putting my friend's name on my trophy. My friend Thomas Corey, who passed like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. He was in a motorcycle accident. But this championship is for Thomas. Thank you.
Thanking Cowboy, Jay, and Ludwig, because you guys have been a huge support for me even when back in my 2019 season. I want to thank Mickey and Emily, because you guys don't even know that I actually started my first track day at the 2015 Femwala. And Nicole Cox was the one that told me, even though I was slow as shit, that I needed to race. And just watching you guys, that's why I did it. I want to thank Yo-Hei for being my carrot all year, because I wanted to do a 2 flat. I always said if I could do that, I felt like I had done it, and I'd never gone that fast in my life, and I'm so glad. Thank you for being my carrot, and then of course to my better half, my biggest cheerleader. I couldn't do it without you, and I'm so, so grateful, and just for everything. I love you so much. Thank you.
So I've been calling him Yogi forever, so I apologize for that, Yogi. I'll get it right from now on. All right, so let's go Formula Open. 3rd place in the class championship, Mark DeGrasse, sorry. I get his name wrong every time, too. 2nd place is Ozzy David Anthony. And 1st place, Igor Sokolov. We'll go Formula 40, another class near and dear to my heart. 3rd place in the championship, Jeff Whitmer. 2nd place is Mark DeGrasse, and Igor took the win.
I want to thank my Apex family, the club, Mickey. Thank you all.
All right, Formula 2, 3rd place in the championship, Harry Brem. 2nd place, John Crafty Lefke. And 1st place in the championship, Justin Ordinaro.
I'm not Justin. I'm his better half, Angela, still. I just want to say on behalf of Justin, I taught him how to ride. For some of you, you're like, you fucking bitch. And I'm deeply sorry. But for others of you who aspire to do whatever the fuck I accidentally bestowed on him and figured tweeted out more than I ever said to him. Some of you, you're inspired by him and you want to go faster and he helps you to get there, so you're welcome. Now, only you know who you are that's saying, fuck you bitch and thank you bitch.
Jonathan called me the other day. Apparently he crashed his dirt bike again. Of course. And now he just recovered from breaking the ribs on one side, and now he's broken all of them on the other side. So he could not fly, so he called me and he said, "Hey, could you go up and get my trophy for me?" I said, "Yeah, sure." So he wanted to thank, first of all, CVMA, and also Josh and Rachel Vogel for saving his life. Apparently he had some cardiac issues that he helped him with. He also wanted to thank me for building him a good bike, for Yamaha, and CVMA for paying for some of that bike and winning the money for it. And also Rich for picking him up off the ground and with his motorcycle. AJ for fixing his motorcycle after he crashed it. And also, what else? What else did we have? Oh, and for Dale for Dunlop for a good time.
Amateur Formula Open, third place in the championship, Ernest Lucatero. Second in the championship, Alex Casillos. And our class champion is Samuel Chavez.
Sam squared. Cowboy, he still wants his CVMA shirt, but he's waiting on the race. Come on. All right. Sam, I told you.
First of all, I want to say thanks to my Apex fam.
Yeah!
Thank you to the CVMA staff for keeping it going all season strong. The medics, everybody, we keep keeping the club going, racing, the brotherhood, everybody. Whenever somebody needs help, someone's always there to help and come through, you know? So thank you guys, thank you, really, thank you.
Amateur Formula Middleweight, third place in the championship, Will Shy. Second place in the championship, Martin Chavez. And our class champion, Dennis Bowers.
Hey, sure I sit there and talk, Mark.
I get very nervous in front of people, and I'm probably going to screw this up. But I do want to thank everybody who works for CVMA. You guys did a great job this year. Cowboy, I'm sure you could take all the credit, but you had a lot of help. And we're not always so easy to deal with. Thanks Shannon and Richard. And thank you for taking the pictures there, Robert. You did a great job. Yeah. And I also want to thank Chuckwalla Valley Raceway. My wife talked me and my son into becoming members, and I've only been riding for 2 years, but I've got like 3,000 or 4,000 laps of that track. And that's why I've come up so quickly. And I appreciate everything that all you guys do for us in the office. Mickey, all you guys. You guys do a great job. And being almost 60, I'm coming up on 60. It's been a long time since there was anything in my life that I really, it it's all I think about, racing motorcycles, all I think about. I haven't had something like that in a long time, and it's really good to be this old and really have something like that new that you can throw yourself into. So thank you guys for all of that.
I just want to say thanks to the Apex, and boys. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, well, we wouldn't be doing this. And then especially the CVMA, you guys are the real champs, you know, because without you guys, nobody here will be here. So, thanks everybody.
Sandbaggers.
White plates. All right. Super Sport Open. Oh, this is Rider Gear sponsored. Yeah. So I should probably mention Rider Gear. I don't know if it's Tony here tonight. No. So you guys know Tony, and he sponsored this class, and you guys are just awesome. Like, I've never seen a vendor put so much effort into sponsoring an event as Tony does. You cannot knock the hustle. The guy is there, and he does a lot for his business, obviously. And we really appreciate his support. I mean, we just can't thank Tony enough. And he was kind enough to sponsor this class all year long. And so this is Super Sport Open. Third place in the championship is Igor Sokolov. Second place is Ozzy Dave. Oh, look at that. Anthony Norton.
I missed the part for you. I'll save it. Actually, all year, right? Yeah. I'm really against the wristbands, and they made me wear it tonight. I had no choice. So, look at that. There I am. So, first part of this is for Tony. So he couldn't be here. He's doing a memorial tonight for a loved one, or this weekend rather. So, Tony says, I want to first congratulate everyone on a wonderful season with a heartfelt thank you for welcoming Tony and Rider Gear to the CVMA family. He apologizes for not being here tonight. Rider Gear is proud to be a sponsor of CVMA Racing. Rider Gear is also excited to see so many of you in Rider Gear suits and gloves. He signed up to be a sponsor next season, and plans for years to come. Thank you. It's a very small, veteran-owned company focused on the highest quality and safety certifications available, and working hard to bring that to each one of you.
They crash great.
I'll let him know. He probably knows. Secondly, he wants to congratulate, the Super Sport Open Class champions. Yes. A couple other guys. Who cares? We're not even here. Losers. Yeah, also, those first drinks you guys enjoyed, you can thank Tony when you see him next, because that was sponsored by Rider Gear and Tony himself. So. Alright, I was very happy personally to take home a lot of Tony's money this year, because he was paying for the podium stuff. So if you got first, second, or third on the weekend, he took home some of his money, and I happily did that, which I in turn ended up turning into a couple pairs of gloves that I just ordered for him, or from him. So if he was here, I'll tell him thank you, but thank you, Tony. You're not here. Thank you, Ray. Honestly, like, I don't know, man. I hate racing. I hate doing this. Like, it's such a pain in my ass. It costs me a ton of money. It wears me out. Like, I get pissed at everything sometimes because. And everybody, Mike knows, I'm a dick sometimes. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm sorry. Just saying. But I also don't know what the fuck else I would do with myself. So I guess you guys will see me next season again. But ultimately, like, I just want to say, all those times that are really tough, you know, like where you're just not feeling good about yourself, or you're not feeling confident, and your bike's a piece of shit, or whatever else, like you look around the paddock and you see all of you out there having a good time, racing, coming by, high-fiving, hey, like good luck, best wishes, all that. I mean, everything that happens in the paddock and on the track and between rounds from my fellow racers is really what inspires me to come back and do the best that I can every single weekend. So thank each and every one of you, those here and not here. Probably the most important person in the room and otherwise in my life is sitting right there, Stacy. Thank you very much, because I don't know if any of you guys have seen what she does, but like she's basically one woman crew dealing with all my bullshit, tire changes, clutches, spring changes, you name it, the list goes on and on. Whatever I need, it's done, thanks to her. She's becoming a Kawasaki master mechanic, so thank you. And then, of course, Apex Assassins, thank you very much. And, you know, we appreciate you guys coming out and riding with us at CVMA Fridays, and also any other track days we see you guys at. Like, we're a bunch of racers, we're just here to have a good time, we're trying to put on a safe show. So, as Apex Assassins and myself, thank you CVMA for allowing us to continue to support the club and continue to bring more racers like these ruthless guys out here into the scene and race with us. So, anyways, you guys are probably tired of hearing my voice, but I'll sit the fuck down. Thank you. Anyways, thank you very much. Thank you, CVMA, everyone else.
Super Sport middleweight. Third place in the championship, Mallory Dobbs. Second place, Zohan Saharzabit. And our class champion, David Kolstead.
Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Dude, yeah. See the shot? Look.
Let's end our second pile. Let's have Cowboy come on up. We're going to do another one of our special awards.
Every now and then you come across someone that inspires everyone to do better at what they do. We're going to recognize that specific individual tonight, but I want to let you know there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, getting people processed in motorsports reg and all of that. We have an individual whom I'm going to, what did they say the last name properly? Anyway, so I want to bring up Cassandra Paisley. Let me know we actually had to come up with a different award to suit all that Cassie's done for this club. The Distinguished Service Award.
I didn't know this was happening. I'm also very bad at speaking in public, but I want to thank all of you guys for coming out and becoming my family and supporting me the last 2 years while I supported you guys. I just graduated, so thank you all. And I hope to see you guys for all the seasons to come.
You just have to talk her into helping out Josh and Rachel instead of going somewhere and get with her medical degree. Anyway, let's move on to Amateur Supersport Open. Ernest Lucatero, 3rd place. Alex Placidos, 2nd place. Sam Chavez.
Wait, you destroyed the other word? Thank you, guys.
Sam up here kind of reminded me too. It's really cool. Sam's got a whole team of guys that come out. The is it just Ruthless Riders or
Boys.
Ruthless Boys? Yeah. We love seeing that. You know, you guys. I love seeing people form up. The Apex Assassins, really tight knit crew. A lot of guys, the knee draggers, come out here all the time. So it's awesome to see that, like, teammates. We have the Garage Ocho guys, we have Dennis and his crew. A lot of people teaming up, and that's really cool to see, and love all the team stuff, so give yourselves a hand. Let's go Amateur Supersport Middleweight. 3rd place in the championship, Will Shy. 2nd place, Martin Chavez. And Dennis Bowers for the win.
Okay, this time I'd like to thank a couple of the people who helped me get up to speed and get confident on the bike. I'd like to thank JP43 Training. Those guys are awesome. Jason is the man. No matter what I do, when I come back and say, hey, you know what happened to me on that? He goes, yeah, I know what happened to you. I saw you. He never misses me. He's always there. Most of the time, he's just trying to get me to calm down. He gets me to slow down. For some reason, I go faster. And I'll say, hey, Jason, I need a lesson. And he'll go, good. You're working with Corey. He's been watching you, and he wants to show you some stuff. So I really appreciate those guys. And also, I'd like to thank my son, Quincy, for dragging me around the track, helping me with everything that I need help with, and showing me that I could get my knee on the ground.
Picture.
All right, American Twins Class Championship. 3rd place in the championship, Lucas Gibo. 2nd place, Martin Merrill. 1st place, Clayton Braun.
I just didn't want you to stand up here by yourself. Yeah, no problem. So I guess on behalf of Clayton and Lucas, they want to thank Runlet Racing. They're both super stoked to have a home at CVMA with the American Twins and also the American Thunder, but that's coming up. I know Lucas wanted to thank Warrior Build, his main sponsor, and he just texted me and said, and my fucking self. His words, not mine. I'm also super stoked to have the American Twins and the American Thunder class because I plan on whooping both their asses next season.
So as everybody here knows, I have the gift of gab, so I'm gonna try my best to not talk too much. So, thank you to all the CVMA staff for making this all possible. Everybody who answered all my stupid questions all season, because a lot of them. I also want to give a huge shout out to Tony and Ryder here, who actually made me here for that huge shout out to my wife for spending all the money and doing all my stands and putting up with it. And a huge shout out to Alex Callaway for convincing me to come out, letting me ride his bike, go to practice.
Nice. First year, he gets expert second place in the championship.
Oh, boy.
All right. American Thunder. Gilbert Conde, third place in the championship. Clayton Braun, second place. And Lucas Tebow for the win. Formula Ultra Lightweight. Third place in the championship, Marty Karate. Second place, Jasmine Nichols. And our winner, Colin Williams.
Thank you. This is after taking 15 years off of racing. This is my first race season, full race season after 15 years sabbatical, so thank you.
I think I'll save the big speech for the last one, but Formula Ultra Lightweight was a ton of fun racing against a ton of fast guys. Thank you CVMA for putting on the best ultra lightweight racing, I would say, in the country, and it really means a lot to someone who came up through this to have such great people to race with. So I just want to say thank you.
Just notice that no one's as tall as Marty. It's kind of scary. Last time Owen was up here, I think he was first. All right, Formula Twins, third place in the class championship, Savannah Jaska. Second place, John Blackman and Justin Bornaro for the win.
All I'll say is, like, it's so cool to hear all the speeches because it just shows how much this sport means to all of us. And I think, like, people in the world, some people are like, wow, that's so cool you do that, right? But then there's people that, like, don't even know what we do. And it's, like, life-changing, I think, for a lot of us. So that's just cool. I'm just going to say that.
Justin said that he would like to thank Aprilia, but he is not a paid spokesman. However, he would like very much to be.
All right, we're gonna go Formula Middleweight. Third place in the championship, David Kolstad. Second place in the championship, the man on the pink motorcycle, Joel Oman. First place in the championship, the Zohan, Zaharovic.
Feels kind of like a race start. Pretty good. Yeah, we had some good battles the whole season. It would have gone down to the last race, but I took myself out in the morning, which is super unfortunate. If anyone needs to know, there is a shortcut to the moon on the top of the bowl. Just go way up in the bowl. Yeah, I couldn't do this without people that support me, so I want to say a special thank you to KYT Helmets. I've hit my head 3 times this year, and I still don't have a concussion. Dunlop and Racer's Edge for amazing tires. The new tires are great. Moto America setting new track records everywhere. Like, go try those tires. Vortex Sprockets, Motool, Motorsports Olympia, 2 fast track days. Mark DeGrasse, who races with here has an order from Washington, and if you're from Washington and want to race or ride, check out 2 fast track days. I also instruct with them, so if you want to get hooked up with me, we can go fast. I can show you some stuff up there. The ortho team at Harborview for an amazing surgery. I'm expecting a full recovery, and we'll be back battling next year. My coaches, Rolla Cycles, Casey for the endurance training, and Josh Hayes for the coaching.
On this one, I just want to really thank Joel. I came to CVMA early new. I came a couple of times, but this season I kind of committed for the entire season, and everything was new to me. And then kind of bumped into Joel, and this other part was Mallory at that time, and they both gave me a really hard time, but they also pushed me to learn the track a little faster than I would like to. But yeah, we were going back and forth on points, me and Joel, and it's always like I felt the pressure all the time, and it was in front or the back. It was always had to be a race. I had to calculate what I'm going to do with tires and stuff like that. So he got the best of me, and unluckily for him, the last race didn't go well for him, and I came on top, and it wasn't easy. So thank you, Joel. Yeah. And I'll move along.
Formula 40 lightweight, 3rd place in the championship, Raymond Stevens. 2nd place, Sean Rockmeyer. And the winner, John Olecki. John's at the bar, so we'll just accept his word for him.
Thank you from John.
Hey, Stu? Yes. I'll take Sean's. Oh, I'll take that. Sean says, thank you. All right, we still got shootouts in top 10, but before we do that, we have another kind of special award. We've been doing this award for a long time, and we've had a lot of super nice people receive this award. And this year, again, goes to a super nice person, because it's the Sportsman of the Year award, and that's what it's all about. So this year, we kind of did a petition, poll. Steve put up a form. We had people submit who they would like to see with this award. And we had an overwhelming response for the person that's getting this. So this Sportsman of the Year, I think, speaks volumes about a person's character. And it'll be pretty obvious once I announce the name, why. But basically the theme of all the responses that we got is this person is like always there, got your back, willing to help no matter what. So if you have questions, if you have issues, anything that's going on, this person is always there. And that person, he's got a nickname, Love Gun.
I know you were all surprised.
Don't cry. I won't. It's actually a shot of tequila Mike just made me take. Honestly, this one means more than anything else to me. Like, that other one, I can throw it away. This is pretty badass, man, because this one comes from all of you guys. And what did I say earlier? That it's all of you guys that give me inspiration. And I know I'm busy sometimes, and I have my own thing going on, but like all week long, like my phone's blowing up, and I'm answering text messages and talking racing with people, and I'm in touch with people in Utah. We're talking about all the clubs that come around, some folks in Washington. Like all summer long, I'm helping these people plan on getting down to CVMA because I love this club so much, and I know that it benefits them when they go back to their home clubs, like Stu was saying earlier in racing. And I don't know, man. It's the community that keeps me coming back, like I said, and to be honored with an award like this. It means the world to me. All the racing and points and all that stuff, that's great. You know, that's my own personal battles, but this one coming from my peers and my friends and the club, this one's going front and center on the trophy case. Let me tell you, this is awesome. So thank you guys all very much for this. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't even know what to say, man. This is rad. This is super cool. Thank you guys so much.
All right, we're coming down to it now. So what we're going to do now is awards for the shootouts. So as you know, we changed the numbering scheme for the club. We used to do the top 5 in the open shootout, I believe was our number 1 through 5. So we switched that up last year. We changed it so that the winner of each shootout class gets a top 4 number. And then we have the overall club champions, and then the top amateur gets the number 10. So for the shootout classes, we're going to announce second and third place finishers for those championships, and then the winners of each shootout class will receive their number plate award. So we'll start with the smallest of the small, Formula Ultra Lightweight. Second in the class championship for the ultra lightweight shootout is Jasmine Nichols. And third is Owen's going to accept for Greece. All right, cool. I believe they're both racing Moto America. Am I wrong? Yeah.
Of course. Unfortunately, couldn't be here tonight, but
So Owen accepting, I believe Jasmine and Crease both racing Moto America, which is always cool. I love following everybody's results, so that's pretty cool. Let's go Formula Lightweight Twins Shootout. Second place in the championship is John Galefsky. Third place, Savannah Jaska.
I just wanted to say a quick thing, not for John, but from me. Thank you all for coming to CVMA and consistently coming and showing how much you support our club. I really appreciate it.
All right, now I'm going to talk for a little bit longer. So I wasn't expecting anything this season, to be honest. I was just like trying to recover after an epic, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I was actually pretty happy with how the season ended. Coming back, and the biggest thing for me was all of you and like everyone that encouraged me when, I don't know, this past year is probably the hardest year of my life, to be honest. And everyone just really encouraged me, and I'm very, very, very thankful for that because it kept me going and got me, I guess, this. So yeah, and thanks for the top 2. I won't give away who's in first, but I'm always inspired by everyone that's super fast at this club and keeps me going. I want to thank, obviously, SBC in Phoenix, who's supported me for like 3 years or 4 years now that I've been racing, and Reach and Motostein and 64 Degree Racing and Plus and Temecula Valley Paint and Blood Racing and Norton Motorsports and 60 Helmets, all of just everyone that's really helped me out over the last few years. It's pretty amazing, and thanks to everyone that has also supported me in this next venture in 3 weeks. I'm going to try to get revenge on Laguna Seca. But it's okay. I'm going to try my best, and I'm excited for that. Thank you to everyone that works at CVMA. Stu, you're an amazing announcer. Amazing. I'm so lucky. Great in photography. I mean, all of my Instagram just because of you. And just everyone in timing and scoring. Jay, Cowboy, Granas, like, thank you for creating this community. Richie, Shannon, the crew. You guys keep us safe, and the sport is amazing. Apex Assassins, SoCal Track Days. Gosh, there's so many things, and I'm just really thankful to have been a part of Chuckwalla, and I will cherish that forever. And I'm excited for new adventures to come. But thank you all for just supporting me through this really tough year. So cheers to next year. And thanks to my best friend for these awesome shoes.
All right, the Super Sport middleweight shootout. Third place in the championship, Brian Burdan, and second place in the championship, Zahar Zavik.
Get those steps in, aren't you? So yeah, this one was the most important for me. Obviously, David Kolstad was way faster than us, but that feels like a win if you take him out. But really, this one is really what drew me to the club because of the purse money. Most of us cannot afford racing, and that's what really makes it happen. You know, like thank you, Mickey, for putting those purse options there. It makes us work a little harder and make it more affordable. And I think without it, I probably wouldn't be able to race a full season at least or something. So this is really helpful. Thank you, Mickey, again. Thank you to Pirelli. That helps too. You know, tires is pretty much the biggest bill you get in the weekend. So the help from them is really good. KYT helmets, my team Wawa, and everybody else that supports the sport. It's really important for us racers, I think, to be able to make it to every weekend there. Thank you.
All right, and the big one, this is where the #1 plate comes from. Third place in the championship for Stock 1000 Shootout, Aussie David Anthony. Second place in the championship, Lugna, Anthony York.
Quick one. First loser. I don't know what I gotta do to beat that guy, man. I don't know. We're gonna try and figure out again next year, but I've thought about it. I'm the tech guy, right? You know, I just cut a couple lines, DQ, you know. New bike. Yeah. New bike. Sponsorship. I'm just saying. All right. So maybe we'll see me on a BMW next year. Seriously though, Apex Assassins, you know, Sahar just mentioned Pirelli. Pirelli tires are amazing, honestly. 61 DTC, Gigi, she is so awesome. She's taken care of me for a long time now. Been down and out, and she's like, no, you're racing this weekend, I'm paying for your damn tires. So, you know, like, she takes really good care of me, and I do my best to reciprocate. But CT Racing is obviously the mothership of Pirelli, so big thanks to those guys. Pike's Coffee is a local coffee house in Vegas. Great coffee everywhere in the neighborhood. They're motorcycle themed and related. It's pretty neat. So stop by. You know, typical golf and brakes, Vortex, stuff like that to help guys out like us and girls. I'm sorry. Yeah, just, you know, all the sport couldn't do without it. But also, like Sahar just said, CVMA putting out some purse money is actually righteous, man. Like, there's no way that we could do some of the things we do. I mean, going through 6 sets of tires in a weekend, I don't make that kind of money to do that every other weekend. So a little bit of purse money goes a long way, and it brings some stiff competition down, which actually in turn makes us all better, you know? So, yeah, I think that's it. A big shout out to the club and all the racers once again, everybody as an individual and one giant family. There's no place I'd rather be in the wintertime. I definitely don't want to be there right now. We drove past it today like this on the way by. It's fucking hot there. But yeah, can't wait to kick the show off in October. So thank you guys very much.
All right, so we're down to it. Top 10. These are, again, we did redo the numbering scheme. So we have our top 10 was distributed just slightly different from what we've done in the past. We decided to give the number 10 plate to our top amateur. So the amateur racer that scored the most points gets the number 10. And so they can run that as an expert, which is pretty cool. And actually kind of started by accident last year with Geyser, so it kind of just worked out pretty well. So anyway, I'm going to call up the top 10. If you would come up, accept your award, you can, if you want to say a few words, say a few words, but once you're done speaking, stay up on the stage so we can get a photo with everybody at the end. And we'll start off with the number 10 plate, which is the top amateur racer, the amateur racer that scored the most points out of any amateur. And a case of, what's the saying? Old age and treachery? Beating out youth and exuberance. Dennis Bowers.
Old dudes can go fast.
I'd like to start out by thanking Stu for hosting and doing the announcing at the races. Sometimes I put my phone on voice memo and I leave it by the radio while I'm racing. Then I can come back and put it on my video. This number 10 I'd like to dedicate to my wife and her company, Fresh Face Aesthetics, Inc. in Camarillo. If you get your Botox done anywhere else, you're stupid. FreshFaceInc.com. One of the things that makes me super happy about getting this number 10 plate is that I get to take it from Geyser Hernandez, who got it last year. I want to thank Dunlop and Dale from Racer's Edge. I want to thank JP43. I want to thank Graves Motorsports and Rider Gear, who is going to be sponsoring my son. And I'm sure Identity Graphics in Camarillo for giving us our colors. We got new colors. And my teammates, Quincy and Rainey Poe, for helping me through everything. I'm sure I forgot someone. Thank you.
All right, second part, sorry. So this is top in the points championship. So this would be 5th place in the points championship, I believe. And 9th place overall, Jasmine Nichols. 8th place overall, Angela Brunson.
I want to thank Pirelli for being understanding when I switched to Dunlops. And then I want to thank Dale for not executing me when I switched back to Pirelli. So thanks.
So 7th place in the overall, guy has my favorite motorcycle, Igor Sokolov. 6th place in the class championship, John Lefke. To stand on the stage. Oh boy. And 5th place overall, Sahar Zavek. That is the overall champion, correct? Yes. Yes. Number 1, club points champion, Sahar Zavek. And 4th place, or the number 4 plate, goes to our class championship for the ultra lightweight shootout, I believe, and that is Owen Williams.
Well, Flyweight Shootout. It's over. I'm gonna miss the 400s, really. Gonna be racing on a 750 next year in the Super Sport class, hopefully. Yeah. It'll be good. It'll be fun, but you know, it's an end of an era a little bit for me. I feel a little emotional about that. Met a lot of great people. Learned pretty much everything here. Like seriously, I've ridden in a lot of different places. I've ridden with a lot of different people. I've raced with a lot of different racers, and out of all of it, like this is a celebration of Chuckwalla. This is a celebration of the organization, the people in it, and just the kind of energy that this club brings. And I'm so proud to be a part of it, seriously. And to kind of, I want to be a face of it. I want to be like, I want to represent this community as much as I can wherever I go. And like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So thank you to everyone that has helped me, everyone that has supported me and believed in me. And yeah, thanks for all the great battles in this wonderful race class. So thank you.
All right, third place, or the number 3 plate, goes to our lightweight shootout class champion, lightweight twins class champion. And somehow I knew Angela would know that. Justin Bordenaro. All right, and second overall, or second number 2 plate goes to our middleweight shootout, middleweight, whatever they call it, middleweight shootout, right? Close enough, Super Sport middleweight shootout, thank you. David Kolstad. All right, so there's only one more number that we're missing. I'll just steal it from behind Sahara's here. And so unfortunately, the recipient of the very large and very heavy number 1, unable to attend. Do you have? Come on up.
It's a text. Don't worry. This one I was prepared for.
You didn't mention the name.
Yeah, so the recipient of this one, you know what I was talking about in the toast at the beginning, like how competitive this club is, and Anthony's like, what do I got to do to beat this guy? Well, this guy just happens to be like the Moto America number 1 plate for Superstock. So the fastest guy at our club is actually the fastest guy in the country. So you guys can do that. So again, Corey Alexander just figured it out, and Emily's got something to say.
Okay, this is direct words from Corey. I wish I could have been there to celebrate everyone's accomplishments. Thank you to all the staff and fellow racers at CVMA for running such a professional and welcoming series for us to come and ride with all winter long. It's been a blast to be a part of, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone in a few months. And your vote.
Short and sweet. So congratulations to your top 10 for CVMA for this year.
Get close, you're all wearing perfume.
All right, congratulations to our top 10 stakeholders. Well, that's going to do it. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you had a really good season racing with CVMA in 2022, 2023. We got some big plans for 2023, 24. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. We do have one last award to give out. What's that Steve Jobs always says? Oh, yeah, and one more thing.
Hey guys, a month before this year started, the season started, Emily, Mickey, Kevin and I had a meeting, and we realized that we were all very busy. And for this club to flourish, we needed help. And we didn't need a lot of help. We just needed somebody to come in and make sure all the boxes were checked and people were in seats to do things. They didn't need to know how to do everything. They just needed to be like a logistics person. We thought, like, who do we know that knows logistics? And it's like, Cowboy knows logistics. I think he used to do that in the Marines. So we called him. We said, it's an easy job. You're not going to have to do too much. Like, just show up, make sure stuff happens, make sure the weekend goes right? So that's what it is. So.
Yeah, so when this all came up, and it was hands down pick for Cowboy. He didn't know he was being railroaded. We were hoping that he would say yes, because if not, he'd have to leave permanently or live in the desert. We already had a hole picked out for him in his trailer. So he didn't really have a choice, but we're glad that he accepted this gracefully, questionably, but committedly. And when he did this and he stepped in the role, hands down, everyone in the club that had the conversation, there wasn't a question that he was the man for the job. Cowboy is consistent, fair, and redominant militant.
I'm surprised at that.
Yeah, surprise. He's the guy now that when you guys send emails, you get them back, and you get them back fairly rapidly. We were just talking about how his little duties that he was promised was going to happen are a little bit more than that, and we're super grateful for that. Everybody knows him from the pits and the stuff that he does beyond that. So we wanted to make a little something just to recognize him that's outside of what we know. And then Cowboy, why don't you come up here?
Cowboy, this is for going above and beyond. And it wouldn't really be above and beyond unless it's lit up.
I'm making my business to know what's going on. Asking a bunch of questions. Guys, thank you. So, 23 years in the Marine Corps, you know the easiest thing about standing out in front? You have everyone that's behind you that knows what's going on. You know you don't sometimes. So, the easiest thing about being up front and speaking for the group is you know you have everyone behind you that supports you. That can make it stand out front so easy. So thank you all for, the resounding theme I heard tonight, family. Hey. I belong here. I feel like I belong. That's a resounding tune. We want to keep that going. I like that. That touched me tonight. All the work out front, behind the scenes. There's folks that could not be here because of distance, family obligations, and other things. So keep those folks, and let's blow this up on social media. Robert, source document, bro. Anna, make it up. Let's push this out there. Let's not to put it in anyone's face, but to let them, hey, you missed a good time. Sorry I couldn't be here, but we had a good time for you. So thank you all. And thank you for this moment. This is there's definitely going up on the garage next to the man cave. So I appreciate it. Chris and the catering crew, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Edgar, thank you. Very good? Thank you, Robert.
So that's actually the last award. And it reminds me of, we did an awards banquet back at, what was the casino down the road, right at the bottom of the hill there? Yeah, remember when Anton and Brown Man's theme, right? Anybody else remember that? Brown Man? La Familia, right? That's what it was all about, right? So, some of you may remember George and Anton used to come out and put on crazy barbecues every night. And George Brownman, when he came up, every other word was La Familia. That's what he thought of this place. And we used to even have a t-shirt, I think, with close-knit family on the back of it. So it is what we're all about, right? Close-knit family. Somebody was saying that all they can think about is motorcycles. I think we kind of have that in common as well. So thanks everybody for coming out. We look forward to seeing you in 2023-2024 Winter Series. I look forward to hopefully racing with you guys again. And have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you out there in September. Okay, so so Robert just wanted to let everybody know that he will have all the photos up posted for you guys to download. We'll push a link out via email, social media, all that stuff. And the video from tonight's ceremonies will be up on YouTube as well, so to share that with your friends. So, see you next year.
Are you taking those filters? They're in the car. I've got them in the car.
What's up, buddy? Uh-huh.